Hello everyone, my name is Webmaster and welcome to the first Let's Play of this channel. Today we're playing Dayz Standalone, a game that I have a very long and complex relationship with. Now there's many reasons for why I have such a relationship with this game, and that is largely because of how difficult the development process was. So let me explain this. I was a Dayz fan a long time ago, I think around 6, maybe 7 years ago, when Dayz was still a mod for Arma 2. Now, I remember that it used to be an absolutely brilliant mod. I was never a fan of Arma 2 by itself, so I've never actually played any of the Arma games before I encountered the Dayz mod. And so once I did, I loved it. And, I was quite a bit younger back then. I think I was around 13 or 14, but I used to play this game every single day, and I used to spend hours upon hours in this game, and it was just brilliant times. Then I stopped playing it for about maybe 2, maybe 3 years, something like that. And then the Dayz Standalone came out, which was absolute disappointment. Oh boy, was I sad. I was so disappointed with this game. And when I say I was disappointed, I really was. This game, it was terrible. The optimization was horrific. The frame drops were just terrible, and furthermore, they were just unexplainable. It didn't really matter which PC you had. I mean, you could have had, top-notch PC, but your frames would still drop for no reason. And this applied to everyone, regardless of whether you were the guy with the best PC in the world or whether you were a guy with the worst PC in the world. It didn't really matter. Your frame drops would still be shit. So, I mean, I guess that was a thing. And second of all, the number of bugs in the game was just astonishing. I mean, it really was. The zombies would fall in the ground, the player would get stuck in textures, all kinds of really strange things were happening. Some doors could be opened while others couldn't, and as a player you couldn't tell which doors are openable and which ones aren't. And obviously that was really irritating because, it's a game where you have to loot. It's all about looting, so pretty much all you do is enter houses and buildings and try to search for, well, anything you can really find. And guess what? Some buildings are really big, they're large. So there could be, as many as 4 or 5 rooms in one building, and let's say if 3 out of 4 doors can't be opened, well, you can't really tell that. You have to come to every single door, press the button, and just see if the door opens or not, right? So that was really irritating. Some players, spend quite a lot of time on trying to figure out which doors could be opened and which ones couldn't. And there were many other problems, like the ones I've just listed were some of the minor ones. There were much larger problems. For example, zombies were spawning in just absolutely random places without any logical or rational explanation to why they were spawning in those places. So let me exemplify. Sometimes zombies spawned literally in the middle of nowhere. Like you could have encountered a forest or just random woods or something. And there would be like 10 or 15 zombies randomly walking in the woods, out of nowhere. And sometimes you could have entered a big city or a town and there was literally no zombies there, right? So that was just total irrationality. It raised questions as to why are there no zombies in towns where, it's meant to be a zombie apocalypse. So, I mean, that was a thing too. What else? Frame drops, bugs, just general optimization problems. This thing with the doors where you couldn't distinguish which door could be open and which one couldn't be, so you wasted a lot of time just running around trying to open random doors. um, falling through textures, all of that stuff. I mean, loot economy was bad too. Sometimes, you know, there was almost no loot to be found. It didn't really matter where you went. All kinds of issues were there. And, you know, for a game which is basically dependent upon the loot economy and looting is, I mean, those are all very bad things. So as I said, once I've purchased Dayz standalone for the first time, I was really disappointed. I was really upset and I was disappointed. And I didn't play standalone for quite a few years now. I really couldn't tell how many, but last time I've launched the game, I was probably around, I don't know, maybe 16 or something. So that was a couple of years ago, and I just came to check if anything has actually changed. And I remember thinking to myself that, you know what, nothing has changed. Like, it's still a buggy, unoptimized, just generally bad game. And so now I'm 19, and well, guess what? I just tried to return to the game, and I got sucked into it. Which I really didn't expect to happen, to be absolutely honest with you. Like, that was just really unexpected for me. In many ways, I thought I was gonna check how the game is doing, and, you know, just exit the game just like I usually did whenever I wanted to see what's going on with Dayz. So I have to give credit to the developers where credit is due. The game is improving. It's definitely becoming a better game overall. And, well, I mean, I guess good on them. But here's the thing. The thing about Dayz is that it's not as good as it should be. Like, I mean, really. Think about this. The game has been released, I mean, the standalone version, I think almost 7 years ago or 6 years ago. So, you know, quite a long time ago. And for a 6 or 7 year old game, you know, this doesn't look good. If you look at the gameplay back in 2013 or 2014, whenever the game was released, I can't really remember the precise year, you'll see that not many things have changed. Now, I know they've tried to update the graphics, which is, you know, I guess... Oh, there's a player. Hello, man, hello. How are you doing? Well, let's see if he replies to us. How are you doing, my friend?
You hear me?
Do you have a microphone?
Can you hear me? Sorry, I'm not there.
Oh yeah, I hear you now. Yep, I hear you now.
First time here.
Yeah, it's first time.
Sorry,
Are you
I'm not
enjoying the
the person
game?
then. Austria?
Oh, okay. Are you from Germany? Oh, Austria. Okay, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
Very good.
19,
Where are you
20,
from?
21, 23. Ah!
Russia?
Russia.
Здравствуйте.
Russland. I don't know how you say it in German. Здравствуйте, да.
Спасибо, с божой.
Ich habe einen großen Penis. I don't know how to say it.
Can I walk with you?
Oh wow, I hear shooting. I hear some shooting. Yeah, you can walk with me if you want. Yeah, sure, let's go. Oh wow, it's interesting how I was talking about the game, but then ended up speaking to him. Anyway, what was I talking about? I completely forgot. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Yeah, that you know, it's a 7-year-old game. It's or whatever, you know. As I said, I can't remember, but it doesn't matter anyway. it should be looking much better than it is right now. It definitely should be looking much better. Because right now, it just looks like it hasn't changed for whatever number of years. Okay, I'm starting to repeat myself. Let's speak to the German guy. If you need some food or water, just tell me. Oh, the German guy seems quite suspicious, actually. I don't know why. He said he wants to follow me, but then he isn't really speaking too much. I mean, maybe he has bad English, I don't know, but that is a little bit suspicious. Actually, you know what? Let's not go where everyone is spawning. Let's go the opposite direction. I think let's go north. Let's go north. And so, the point I was trying to make is that I'm still disappointed in many ways about how it's progressing. I guess there's still a lot of room for improvement, and I'm just starting to question whether the developers are actually, bothered about trying to improve the game. I am really not too sure right now. Now, you know what? I'm just going to stop this game for a second because I want to split this Let's Play into many parts, and right now I'm not quite sure whether my internet will cope uploading videos longer than 15 minutes, so I'm just going to try to stick with around 10 to 15 minutes. So let's finish this one for now. So thank you very much. Please subscribe, comment, like, and definitely leave your criticisms in the comments down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.